Welcome to Movie Complex. If this is your first time here, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the latest Quibi Show reviews. Now let's get into the review.
He's not like us.
He's stronger, faster, smarter.
What's wrong? You scared?
Outside the Wire is a near-future sci-fi film about a drone pilot sent to a war zone and paired with a top-secret android officer to stop a nuclear attack. The film stars Anthony Mackie, Damson Idris, Emily Beecham, Michael Kelly, and Pilou Asbaek. The story centers around our main character, Thomas Harp, a drone pilot who, in the opening sequence of the film, is forced to make a very tough and tactical decision that costs 2 soldiers their lives. Instead of being court-martialed, he is reassigned to the front lines of a hot war zone and subordinate to a top-secret android officer. There is a lot of exposition vomit in this movie, but it's to be expected in a military film, so that doesn't bother me one bit. The first act is the most powerful and most engaging act of this film. The film makes some interesting statements about drone pilots and the disconnect that they have from the war zone. They're essentially playing a video game and don't physically see the collateral damage and lives that get destroyed by their actions. I thought that this was a very interesting statement to make and explore in this film. Sending Harp into the war zone as a consequence of his actions was a very grounded decision to make by his superiors, and I was really interested to see how this would affect his character growth. We get hints of the effect of being a soldier on the front lines, and we start to see Harp consider the new information he's received and process it. Towards the end of the second act, we are sent on a real mission with Anthony Mackie's character Leo and Harp to stop a nuclear attack. The third act takes us away from Harp's character growth to focus on a completely different plot. This plot's main focus is Leo's motivations and beliefs. I was completely turned off by the third act. I couldn't believe that this late in the film, I got hijacked into an almost entirely different movie from what I was presented within those very focused and well-written first and second acts. So, now I find myself trying to piece together the film like a jigsaw puzzle. The first act was supposed to be a setup for how Harp and Leo are brought together. The second act is supposed to give us character interactions between Harp and Leo to form bonds and trust between the characters while figuring out how to stop the villain from carrying out a nuclear attack. The third act is meant to build on the first and second acts and lead to a conclusion. Oh, we got a conclusion, but in my opinion, it had nothing to do with anything that was set up in the first and second acts. So I'm thinking that the filmmakers were trying to make the main focus the nuclear attack and got lost in the A to B setup to get the audience to see. Based on the information presented to me, a better film would have been Harp as the main character that needs to have a character growth experience on the front lines with Leo, his mentor, who would be the one to help him and guide him on the path to making more humane decisions and learn how to be a better soldier. The third act could still be geared towards the nuclear attack while giving Harp more opportunities to make better decisions that give better outcomes for him and his mentor Leo. You could then wrap up the ending with a bow and the audience would feel fulfilled because we got to see the true character arc from beginning to end and our typical happy ending outcome. What I received didn't make much sense after the second act and led to more questions about missing setups, exposition flashbacks, out-of-character decisions, and motivations that weren't grounded in, well, anything. Like I said, the third act really messed it up for me. This film would have received an 8 or 9 rating, but I had to take some heavy points away from the ending of this film. I give Outside the Wire a 7 out of 10. It has good action scenes and a very strong first and second act. You should give this movie a watch for the action scenes alone. Have you seen Outside the Wire? Tell me what you thought about it in the comments down below. Maybe I missed something that you can point out to me. The comment section is made for discussions, so let's have at it. If you have the time, don't forget to check out our partners at Groove.com who have some sweet deals on Blu-rays, 4K movies, and movie collections. Also, check out Things from Another World, who have comics, manga, figurines, and everything pop culture. If you need an affiliate marketing program, check out ShareASale. Links to our affiliates are in the description down below. Need more movie reviews? Why not check out the 321 Binge podcast, where they also review movies. Need the Movie Complex channel in listen mode only? Check out the Bite Size Movie Review podcast here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified on new content. When do I post new content? Every Saturday. This is the Movie Complex channel, your place for bite-sized reviews.